Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Ne Yvonne. If this is your first time watching me, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. So look at our topic today. We'll be talking about blood group. So if you're someone that you have always been confused when people are talking about blood group, kindly stay. I'm going to explain it in the simplest manner so everyone can understand. So stay tuned. And if you want to easily know your blood group, you can equally go to the hospital, or maybe if you're sick while you're in the hospital, request also for the doctor to add the blood group test so that you can easily determine your blood group. And it's important for you to know. The importance of you knowing your blood group is that it can help during a situation of blood transfusion. They can't do blood transfusion to you if they don't know your blood group. It might lead to blood clotting. So that's why it's very important they know your blood group, so that they know the kind of blood group they are going to transfer it to you. Or if you want to give blood to someone, they will also need to determine the kind of blood group you are having. And the second importance of knowing your blood group is that it's going to help in the case of perinatal tests. Like you want to determine, is this person my child or is this your dad, stuffs like that. So that is the importance of it. So like I said, today we'll be talking about blood group, so just stay calm. I know this topic, it's kind of confusing, so if you have any question, like I'm saying, just drop a comment down and definitely I'm going to answer you. So just stay tuned and listen. I'm going to take it very slowly so that everyone is going to understand. And like I said, drop your comments down in case you have a question. So now today we'll be talking about blood group. The first two terms I'm going to explain is antigen and antibodies. Antibodies also are protein, but this one it's found in the liquid part of red blood cell, that is the plasma. The plasma is the liquid part, so this is where this antibody is found. And for the antigen are foreign particles that are found in the body. For example, an example of a foreign particle, like for example virus, you have microbes, you have bacteria, all of that are antigen in the body. So as well, that is the definition of an antigen. Then for antibodies, antibodies are protein that will help fight against this antigen. So for example, let me say you are sick, you are having a virus infection. What it's going to fight the virus infection, they are antibodies. So that is their function. They help to build your immunity, they help to boost your immunity. So in red blood cell, let me take for example, this is our red blood cell. So at the surface of red blood cell, you have this antigen. So these antigens are marker present on red blood cells. And these antibodies, these are our antibodies. So antibodies will go and attack the antigen. Their function, the function of these antibodies, so these are our antibodies. The function of the antibodies is to fight against any antigen in the body. I already explained antigen can be any foreign particle. It could be a virus, it could be a microbe, it could be a bacteria, anything. So in the case of red blood cell, you have markers that are found around the red blood cell, which are known as antigen. So this antigen, the body does not really detect them as foreign particles, but now antibodies will always attack them as foreign particles. So red blood cell, you have antigen and you have antibodies. So there are four different types of blood group. The first type of blood group is, let me put blood group. We have blood group A, blood group AB. So looking at it, we have four different types of blood group. You have blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. In blood group A, the kind of antigen that will be found here will be the same as the blood group type. So we will have the same type of antigen, which is A. And then in blood group B, we will have the same type of antigen like the blood group itself, which is B. In blood group AB, we will have the A and the B antigen, both present in it. Then in blood group O has no antigen. So blood group O is just a dash. There is no antigen present in blood group O. So it's empty. When it comes to antigen, we don't have it in blood group O. So now when it comes to the antibodies, let's go to the antibodies. Antibodies here. So For blood group A, the kind of antibodies you will be having in someone having blood group A, you will have body B antigen. Why is this so? We cannot have the same A, because in case this antibodies is A, it's going to attack the antigen. So we need a different antibody that will not be able to recognize the kind of antigen present. Like when I started, I explained antigen are foreign particles. So antibodies, their main function is to help fight these foreign particles. So that is why someone with blood group A will have an antigen A in the blood group and will have an antibody B. So this B antibody will not be able to detect this antigen, so therefore it will not be able to attack this blood group. So definitely someone with blood group A has an antigen A and an antibody B in the blood group. So this is it. And then someone now with a blood group B will have the opposite of the antigen, which is antigen A. Someone having a blood group AB will have no antibodies. So if someone is blood group AB, this person will equally have no antibody in their blood group. And then someone having a blood group O will have antibody AB in their blood group. Normally, the blood group AB is a universal recipient. They can receive blood group from any of these other people because they don't have any antibodies. Then when it comes to blood group O, they are universal donor. Why? Because they don't have any antigen. So for the fact that they don't have any antigen, blood group AB, they can equally give blood to them. There will be no effect because here they don't have any antigen. Then when it comes to the AB, they are universal recipient. For the fact that they don't have any antibodies to attack the antigen, they can take blood from any of these other blood group. So that is just it. This is a simple way you can easily understand blood group. It's very easy. Let me just take it all over. In the blood group, which is the red blood cell, you have an antigen, which are protein and their marker present on the red blood cell. So here you also have antibodies. Antibodies are the immunity in the body. They help to fight any foreign particles. Which foreign particles in the body are things like antigen. It could be virus, it could be bacteria. Whatsoever that comes into the body is considered as foreign. So what attacks these foreign particles? They are these antibodies. So that is why someone with blood group A will have an antigen A in their blood group, but the kind of antibodies they will have need to be opposite. So having a blood group B, these antibodies will not be able to detect the antigen to attack them. Then someone with blood group B having an antigen B will have an antibody A, so that the two will not blend together. They need to be opposite. They will not be able to recognize themselves if they are opposite. In case they are the same, like for example, someone with blood group A has an antigen A in their blood group. So for example, if this person wants to do a blood transfusion to the person with blood group B, there will be agglutination, there will be blood clotting. Why? Because here this person of blood group B has an antibody A. So this antibody A is going to attack the antigen present in this individual with blood group A, and when that happens, agglutination is going to take place. The person is going to start developing clot in their blood vessel, which might equally block the blood vessel and equally leads to death. That is why it's very important for you to know the kind of blood group you have. So it's going to help solve this, especially for women who are pregnant. When you are pregnant, one of the major important tests that the doctor always runs on you is to determine your blood group, your rhesus factor, and also your genotype. It's very important, so that in case while you are giving birth, if you need extra blood, or maybe from your baby or maybe from someone else, definitely they will know the kind of blood group that they are going to transfer into you. Or in case for someone who is doing a blood donation, the person needs to know the blood group. For example, if you want to donate blood to me, they have to first of all make sure both of us we are compatible. They have to check our blood group to make sure the kind of blood group you have will equally match with mine, because if they don't match, it will instead lead to a very big problem. That is why it's very important for you to know your blood group. So there is also another method I can help explain this more better, so I will just cancel this and I will explain it in another way. So these are the different types of blood group. These are the antigen. Someone having a blood group A will have an antigen A in their blood group, and also someone having a blood group B will have an antigen B in their blood group. Someone having a blood group AB will have antigen AB in their blood group. Then for the blood group O, there will be no antigen. Then now let's go for the antibodies, the kind of antibodies they are going to have. So like I already explained, the kind of antibody need to be opposite for that of the blood group. So the kind of antibody for someone having a blood group A would then go to B. Then the person having a blood group B will have an antigen A. Then for someone having a blood group AB, this individual will have no antibody in their blood group. Then for someone having a blood group O, the kind of antibody they are going to be having in their blood group will be AB. So for blood group A, there is no antigen and they have antibodies. Then for blood group AB, there is an antigen but there is no antibodies. So that is the difference. That's why for this one, these ones are universal recipient. Then these ones are universal donor. The O are universal donor. The AB blood group are universal recipient. So let's go now to the donor. Someone with blood group A can equally donate blood to someone having the same blood group, which is blood group E. Let me take this one. They'll be able to donate blood to someone having the same blood group, and equally they can donate blood group to someone having blood group AB, because why? This person has no antibody, so there will be no reaction. So they can give blood to someone having blood group A and blood group AB. So now someone with blood group B can equally give blood to someone having blood group B, and they can equally give blood also to someone having blood group AB. Why? Because they have no antibodies in their blood group, so they can give blood to these two. And then someone having a blood group AB has an antigen AB and has no antibodies. So for these people, they can only give blood to the same type, that is blood group AB. Those are the people they can give blood to. So blood group AB can only give blood to blood group AB. Then for blood group O, they can give blood to blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. So that is why this blood group O is known as universal donor, because they can give blood to everyone. And then for blood group AB, they are universal recipient. They can receive blood from everybody, but they can only give to themselves. So that's the limitation they have. So someone with blood group O is really a blessing, because they can equally help everyone. But someone with blood group AB, they are the stingy one. They only receive, but definitely they only give to themselves. So let's go now to the recipient. So someone with blood group A can equally receive blood from someone from blood group A only. So if you are having blood group A, you can only receive blood from someone with blood group A, or you can receive from someone with blood group O. Why? Because blood group O has no antigen. But you can also receive from your fellow blood group A, because both of you guys have the same antigen and the same antibody. So there will be no reaction taking place. In case you have the same antigen and the same antibodies, that's when the reaction come into play. Like for example, someone having blood group A has antigen A, has an antibody B. This blood group A can never give blood to blood group B. Why? Because this person of blood group A has an antigen AA, and then someone with blood group B has an antibody AA. So this A and this A, they are going to react together, giving an agglutination reaction, which will lead to blood clotting. That is why both of them cannot exchange blood group. They cannot donate, or they cannot receive from each other. So someone with blood group B will only receive from someone from blood group B or someone from blood group O. Blood group O, why? Because they don't have any antigen. So blood group B can receive from blood group B, and they can also receive from O. There will be no reaction. O has no antigen, so nothing is going to react together. So someone now from blood group AB can equally receive from someone from blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. So like I already said, this is the very selfish type of blood group. They are universal recipient. They can receive from everybody, but at the end of the day, they can only give to their own kind. That is blood group AB. So you see here, they can donate only to blood group AB, but they can receive from blood group A, blood group B, and also from blood group O. Why? Because they have the advantage they don't have any antibodies, so no reaction is going to take place. That's why they can receive from everybody. Then lastly, for the blood group O, it becomes difficult for them. They can only receive blood from someone having blood group O. So they are like, I don't know, these are the savior, but at the end of the day, they can only take from someone having their blood group O. So in case if someone having blood group O, it's in the hospital and the person is having a surgery, there is blood shortage, so this person can only receive blood group from someone having the same blood group with them. Why? Because of the fact that they don't have antigen. So in case any other persons here give them blood group, it's going to affect, there will be a reaction with their antibodies. So that is just it. That is the simplest way in which you can easily take and you understand the different types of blood group. At times, like me, when I was back in school, it used to confuse me a lot. Like I'll ask myself, why can this person not give blood to this person? Why can this person not help this person? Why is it that they always need to check when they are doing a blood transfusion, or if someone has a surgery, or if someone has an accident, they have to take the person to the hospital and they are checking the blood group? So this is the reason. That is why you need to know your blood group. It's very important. So that is just it. In case if you are having any difficulties, or if you are kind of confused, or you are not really understanding what I'm explaining, just drop a comment down. And in my very next video, I'm going to be explaining the ratios factor. I know when it comes to the ratios D factor, it's another antigen present in the red blood cell, which also has to be checked when it comes to blood group transfusion. So stay tuned. If you haven't yet if you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Kindly give a thumb up if you find this video interesting, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share. I love you all. Stay safe.